Hello there folks, my name is Spoonks and I saw Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and oh my god. Folks, I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. I did not like the first movie. I thought it was really bad, such a waste of potential there, but I wanted to be optimistic with this movie. I read that they listened to the criticism and were going to work on improving the sequel, and the trailers actually made it look like an improvement over the first one. It looked like it was going to actually succeed where the first one failed in my eyes. It wasn't going to be like the next Sinners or anything, but I had hope. I had optimism and faith that maybe this one will prevail, and hey, other video game sequels improved upon the first movie, Sonic, Angry Birds, so maybe this will be another case. Unfortunately, I was dead wrong. This movie was much worse than the first one. I absolutely hated this. Unfortunately, there's not much I really liked about this movie, so the positive section is going to be very short. I will say that the animatronics and puppeteering done by, once again, the Jim Henson Company fired on all cylinders. It is just as excellent, if not a little better, than what we got with the animatronics in the first film. They look ripped straight out of the game, and they're all well designed and move very nice, very menacing, well designed, and are incorporated into the movie and sequences pretty well. And I will say I unironically laughed twice. Once when the little girl was talking to some kids on the bus, and the second was for a really surprising cameo. That sequence was actually really funny. But now on to the bad, the very bad of this movie. Oh my gosh, where to begin? They did not learn any of the lessons from the first one. Unfortunately, it's a shame to say, because I read a lot about how they really wanted to improve upon this, make it scarier. They learned from the critiques, but it just didn't show here, and if anything, they worsened some of the issues with the first one. The animatronics, once again, they don't do too much. They spend a lot of time outside of Freddy's. For some reason, a lot of this takes place in the day, and it's very bright, which is strange for like a dark, creepy horror film about killer robots killing children. And the movie overcomplicates things. There is so much lore and backstory and fan service and plot threads and characters, and the movie just doesn't know how to juggle them all and make it, all seem together seamlessly. It all feels really messy and jumbled and just there to make the fans happy, which, hey, I'm happy for the fans, but everyone else is just going to be really confused and irritated by everything that's going on. There's so much going on that there are certain moments and sequences that are introduced in the very beginning of the movie and don't come back till the very, and I mean very, end of the movie. They disappear. They're completely forgotten about throughout the middle chunk of the movie, because the movie also has all these other things going on throughout it. And again, it's all very messy and overcomplicated. The characters aren't really likable, and a lot of their motivations don't make any sense. The villain's plan doesn't make a lot of sense, especially considering what happened to them earlier in the movie. Like, it's a very muddled motivation. The little girl wanting to be friends with these very dangerous, life-threatening animatronics still is really dumb and confusing. Josh Hutcherson's character is a very irresponsible older brother, just letting his sister run around this town while he knows the danger surrounding him. And the movie even incorporating some of the game mechanics into the movie, which work in a video game, but in a movie just come across really stupid and dumb, and it doesn't play around with it all that much. It's just, hey, it's that mechanic from the game, aren't you satisfied? And also probably the most egregious issue is that this movie is just not scary, not even remotely scary. The first one had its moments, particularly one sequence that was really fun and frightening and made the most out of the potential, but here it's mostly just cheap jump scares, and that they become really obnoxious and tedious after a while. And again, it doesn't do a good job of establishing atmosphere or being creepy in the slightest. It's just really sanitized and, once again, not scary at all. All in all, I'm sorry, FNAF fans. This did not win me over. I guess these movies just aren't my thing, sadly. You can't deny I had optimism, I had hope. Like I said, I thought the trailers were good. I was hoping this would deliver, but it didn't. Outside of the excellent animatronics and puppetry done by the Jim Henson Company and the two times I laughed, this movie just did not deliver. This was, in my opinion, a worse film than the first one, and I didn't even like that movie that much. If you are not deep, and I mean deep into the lore of these games, you're not going to get much out of this. It's not a great horror movie. It's just not a great movie in general. Hopefully they just find some common sense and bulldoze that place, man, because I don't see any reason to keep making these movies. So those were my thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's 2. What did you all think of it? If you've seen it, did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all those social media links at the end of the video. And until next time, everyone, stay sharp.